talked, didn't we, about the world in the context of Brexit and Trump. You were asking me about the things that helped us to survive through the big recessions. I'm believing as well that Brexit and Trump aren't going to bring another big recession. But when the news broke, we did start to plan for it. But no, it was a positive discussion, just in terms of the pace at which things are moving in the economy, how strong we feel the underlying economy is. As always, you got a good crowd out for us. It was great to host it at NEO, our new developments here as well. So it was really nice for us to get the people in and road test the building a bit, because it's still early days, and it's nice to get a big crowd in. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things is he had his leaving dinner last night, and there was the mantra definitely was that Howard spent the last 40 years working for Manchester, and he's going to spend the next 10 years working for Manchester as well. The three areas for me: vision, his strategic vision, and his absolute tenacity to maintain that strategic vision, despite when there were times where perhaps taking the quick win would be easier. Secondly, the spirit of partnership working that he's engendered in the city, which will live on well beyond him, and it's that partnership working which is going to ensure, if you like, that the legacy really lives on. And then thirdly, the phenomenal work ethic that has inspired people around him as well to do that. It's not something necessarily that one immediately assumes with people working in the public sector, and yet Howard worked as hard as anybody I knew in the private sector, but also then inspired the others around him to be the same as well. So yeah, we're going to miss him. It's a bit corny, but the Manchester motto, conciliare labore, through wisdom and hard work. If there is a sort of modern embodiment of that, that's Howard Bernstein. So we're supporting Manchester, Liverpool, Leeds, and Birmingham, which is quite a stretch for us. But in their own different ways, all the cities have got a good MIPIM presence. Yeah, I always end up arriving at MIPIM knackered, because I'm trying to clear my desk by the time I get there, and then by the time I finish MIPIM, I'm literally crawling over the line. But it's a great week. I dread it and love it in equal measure. Dread it for what I've just said, but love it because it's sort of a bit of a strategic retreat for our cities, and it's great for us to spend the time away with the civic leaders, with the partnerships, discussing what the key priorities are for the city, so that we can go back, communicate that to the wider business, align our business with it, and get on with it.